there, welcome and welcome back to The Whole Bucket. I am Cheryl, and this is another episode of the Friday Freebie feature, and better late than never. So today, while I am filming this, it is what? I can't remember. Is August 2nd? Is that right? It is August 2nd. It's Friday, August 2nd, and this was supposed to come out, 16 hours ago. So much for filming ahead of time. I thought I would try the other direction. I just letting you know that it's a little stressful. Today's Friday Freebie feature is from a lady named Theresa Conway Hayes, and this is her freebie. It is just this one sheet. So I have spent some time showing how to use freebies and how you can get whole kits of a thing or great big kits of all kinds of stuff. And generic things. Well, this is not generic or large or a preset thing. This is a masterboard that was made by Theresa, and it is, the freebie is this one page, and I'm going to show you one thing that you can do with masterboards that I've shown in all kinds of other stuff, but I need to make some stuff out of this masterboard for some mini journals. So I thought I would share what I'm going to do with this, and then we will do some decorating and see how far we get in the allotted time. I measured out some stuff. I know exactly what I'm getting out of this, although I don't know where these lines are placed on the other side. I didn't pay any attention. So this is basically just blind cutting like I always do masterboards, or almost always. Every once in a while there's something I want to get out of a masterboard on purpose, either because I love it or I hate it. One of the two. But in general, I keep masterboards upside down so I don't overstress where to make my cuts. Anyway, I laid everything out that I'm going to get out of this masterboard. And then I want to take those pieces. Here's what I'm trying to say. And you know, legend of my eloquence precedes me, I'm sure. But what I'm trying to say is I'm going to rearrange these big chunks so that when I cut out the smaller pieces of each chunk, each piece will be different, even though it's the same piece. For instance, this center is the cover of a mini journal. And this came from the center of the page. This time it's going to come from this side of the page. Next time I'll do it on this side of the page. Then all three of these center chunks will be different. And I can get 3 mini journals made out of the same masterboard and the same sort of feel to them, right? The same aesthetic, but they'll still all look different. That's what I'm trying to say. This is 2 angled pockets. Whoops. Whoops, whoops. How do I do that? Oh, here, I know. Suni, you're fine. She's outside the studio door. Okay, so now this one would go in the middle, because the only choices here are the middle or this side, and it came from this side. So let's go ahead and put this one in. This is a belly band and 3 small cards that could be book covers, notebook covers, tiny tags, I'm not sure, tiny tuck spots, could be all kinds of stuff. I actually don't need to mark the other section. Okay, but I do need to mark this. just on this side right here. That's a tag. I don't remember what that is, and I don't remember what that is. Oh, these are the cards for these angle pockets. This is the book cover. This is the pocket for this tag. There we go. No, this is the pocket for this tag. I'm sure I know what I'm talking about. Well, we'll figure it out when I'm done, right? Okay, so now I'm going to rearrange them one more time. And on this one, I did make a mistake. Not a actual mistake, just a mistake according to what I wanted. And what I mean by that is I wanted to fade this out. So I turned, this is the same print that's on the other side. And I wanted to turn it to grayscale and then put energy saving on or create some transparency. And I forgot to do that part. So I think it's a little too dark for writing on. I might have to put some backing paper on it. And the two that you've already seen me working on, I didn't put any design on. So I probably should have put backing paper on it before I even did these lines and started cutting. I, as usual, am discombobulated. I don't stress it. Partly because it's just how I am. And partly because everything is fixable in junk journaling. Everything is fixable. Also, mistakes can lead to creativity. So I wanted this to be a right on area. It's obviously too dark. I can't even see my own pencil lines. I even broke my pencil trying to get it to write dark enough to see. Hopefully I'll be able to see that. No, I need the other line. Whoops, that was not good. There we go. And then this. And I just need that spot, and I broke it again. Wow, pencils and I do not get along today. So I need that spot, and that spot. Good grief, I can't see. Gray on gray, imagine that being hard to see. Who would have figured? Alright, let's get this one cut quickly before I completely blow a gasket over these blindness-inducing lines. I'm going to put this one, whoops, I was going to say I'm going to put it away, but I see, discombobulated. Hold your horses right there. We got to get these three apart first. That went all wonky. Not sure why exactly. It shouldn't have. All right, now I'm going to pull out the guillotine. Because it is not a ton more friendly to the camera screen, but a little bit. So I will put like items together in piles just off screen right there. And as soon as I'm done cutting them all out, we'll turn them over and see what we got. Now, if I was really thinking, really thinking, I would have saved a whole sheet so we could see the print in its entirety. But this will be good enough. belly band. Ooh. You know what? I gotta turn this around. Turn it around, lady. All right, that's everybody. I do believe. Ow. Yeah, that's everybody. All right, we're going to start over. Oh my gosh. And we'll do that one last. The one with the pre-printed back part can be last. I don't really know why these ended up being the pocket for those angled pockets. Like, they don't look the right size to me. I guess we'll wait and see. Here's a big shock. Can't see the marks. Oh, good gravy. Oh, good gravy. Oh, I found one. Okay, that's a start. I'm getting a different pen. This is just stupid. Okay. There's the one I already found. There's the next one. And that's all that's on this one. Okay. So that goes there. Those two go there. I think I'll be able to see these. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, I might be completely wrong. So there's the 5-inch one. There's the belly band mark. And then there are 3 more. Looks like there and there. The 3 little cards. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, if that one turns out the same on the front as this back indicates it might, I will be thrilled. That will be fun. All right. Let's see. This goes this way. So the marks will be on this side. And sure enough, there is one. Aha! All right. That was ridiculous. That one has to sit there a second because that's the slanted pockets. Oops, this goes here. This goes over here. This goes over here. And this gets chopped. Let's find a line to chop this. I should be able to see a line across this one. It looks light enough. Am I just being ridiculous? Quite possibly, yes. We'll see. Nope, I can see that. Ha ha ha. All right. Shot. All right, let's see what we got. This is the fun part. This is the fun part. So I'm gonna do this size book. This should be what, 5 1/4 by let's see, 5 1/2 by 4 3/4 by 4 1/4, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I knew that. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. This is the book cover. So this doesn't need to be backed anyway. Let's see what we get. First, from the first one book cover. That will be lovely. Why is this so similar? Well, whatever. There's the next. I guess they're only moving over a little bit at a time, right? There's the next book cover. And there's the last book cover. Right? Okay, this is weird. I thought that... Do I have this upside down? I bet I have this upside down. Could this go like this? Oh, it must. It must. It goes. It's right here, right? Yeah. Okay, I don't know why my brain is so flummoxed by that, but my brain is flummoxed by that. But there we go. One journal cover. Let's come in a little closer. And yes, if you're noticing, these are rather muted tones, right? Perfect for backgrounding. I didn't overstress making sure I changed anything that had to do with maybe contrast or whatever. I do believe I printed this on high quality. At least I meant to. And I'm pretty sure I did. So I believe that the muted quality is the correct quality. Okay, 3 covers. Then we have corner pockets, or slanted pockets, really. Oh, I forgot. Look at one of them is going to be like that. Okay, that's a little weird. I might have it be a tuck spot. I don't know what I was thinking. What am I going to do with a piece that I don't want to put a house on its side like that. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so half of these are going to be weird and half of them are going to be just fine. Let's figure out what's what. So this one will be a bottom corner. That's just fine. And this is the card that goes in it. Right? That is a good size. I like that. Is this a weird one or an okay one? This is an okay one. Oh my gosh. Oh, what am I going to do with me? Okay, here's something interesting. So I love this continuation of the blue and the ferns, and I love the little owls sitting there, but this one could totally go in there backwards too. Look at that. Love the ferns sticking out of there. So there's another corner and a tag. Now this one would be correct this way, but I don't know if you can really tell the difference. Like, could I put it, because you can't really tell too much that that's a house back there. I could do it that way. Could I even do the fern facing down? Gosh, I think I could. I think I could. I don't think I'd feel bad about that. Oh, let's look at another card though. Silly girl. I could totally go like that. Or like this. That's good. I like that. Or I can figure out how to put these on the top. I mean, it's not unheard of. It's just not going to hold things very well. And what's this last one? This last one is also an up here. I don't want to put the owls sideways or upside down, so I'm going to have to figure out what to do with that. Let's see the other cards, though. Oh, I knew it. That one's wonderful. I love this one with the house and the fern and the foresty things. There we go. A little advertisement, a little silver texture paste. Not enough fern in it for my liking. Just kidding. And there's the owls again. Gosh, they're cute. All right. So we got cards and pockets and extra cards with mystery pockets because I apparently don't know how to cut things. We have 3 belly bands. That one. That one. Cool. These are the, yep, they're the plain ones. That's the black and white bit. And this one. That's a lovely garden, isn't it? Lovely garden. 3 belly bands. What in the world did I call these? Hold on a second. Let me take a peek. Oh, okay, yeah. These are the pockets for these. So let's see what we got. These will be folded to make them slightly gusseted. So there's the 3 pockets. Wait a sec. We can actually get them all 3 on here at once. There we go. There's the 3 pockets. Those are all 3 quite lovely pockets. And here are the 3 cards. So I think they should be mixed up. For instance, the one with the most windows maybe should go with the no windows. Nope. Maybe it should go like this. Nope. Maybe like this? No. Like this? No. I was right the first time. Yep. Like that. Let's try this one. And this one. What do we think of that? Those are nice. Yep, those are very nice. I like that. The pockets obviously will be smaller once all the edges are folded and stuff. But they will be a slightly gusseted pocket with a tag. Okay, now, I wonder if, let me take one of the signs that is going the wrong way. I wonder if I could take one of these and turn it into holders for 2 of these. So first let's see what we got in the way of tiny cards. Oh, what way does this one go? Yep, that way. That way. That way. Oh, I was hoping for that. Look at the house got chopped perfectly. And we've got some map. Other way around. We got a typewriter. Embroidery floss goes that way. And this way. I think. No. This way. And this one, yep, goes this way. All right, we have those 9 baby cards. Now I could turn these into covers for mini books or art for mini folio bits, or they could just be mini tags. I could cut the corners off and make mini tags out of them. All kinds of stuff, right? Let's see if we can do something with this though. Like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. Like, if I chop this right where this line goes, what difference does that make? Well, I mean, it would make a little tag. Hey, wait a minute. I got an idea. So, I'd get a lot more tiny tags out of this if I do this. I can't imagine all these tiny tags in one book, but hey, why not, right? So, if I chop these 3 pockets just like this and chop this off, this doesn't matter as much that it's got that it goes at a certain angle, because you can't tell what used to be on it. So now, is it a good size for one of these? It actually is. It's actually a little bigger than it needs to be even. I like it though. And I guess it's not like this couldn't be a tuck spot, right? It could still be like that. Only you'd want a colored one under there. Like so. I'm not in love with that, but I am kind of in love with this and this. So let me find the other 3. This one, not that one. Yeah, it must be this one. Well, let me check the knots first. It's not this one. Not that one. And it's not that one. Okay, so it is these 2 other ones. I'm gonna just chop them and not even think about it. Woo, scary. I'm frightened. I'm gonna chop these right at the 1 inch because that's where they're supposed to be. Anyway, I did measure to 1 inch, but I didn't measure that great today. I found myself off by ½ an inch there. Well, ½ an inch at the most, but mostly I was like 1/4 of an inch or 1/8 of an inch. One time even 1/16 of an inch. Alright, so now I have these owls. Maybe I don't use them because it really disturbs me, the idea of putting them sideways or upside down. I know that's silly. I am silly. I mean, there's no 2 ways about it. But it would make me sad if they were sideways. What if I just turned it into this kind of a tuck spot? Like that, and then could I take one and put it this way? No, that's not good. I don't know. I'm overthinking. When I get there, something obvious will come of it. So I got these 3 tall skinny tags now that we didn't have before. I've got these 3 triangles that I'm still uncertain what to do with, but I wonder if we just, if I take these 2 and glue them together, they can be one of those corner bookmark thingies. And then I could fold this one and glue it, and it could be a corner bookmark thingy. Oh, look how good the owls are on this side though. They're so cute. Okay, well, we got triangles to play with. These are free range triangles. They're just a Roman and you can do whatever. 3 extra little tags, a ton of little tiny tags. Let's decide some pairs here. All right, this one goes like this. What do we want in it? A cabin, or some more floss, or owls and floss. Oh, I kind of like this because that kind of makes me think of embroidery. Maybe it goes like that. Let's set that one right there and see what we think. Get one of the other pockets. I think this one needs to have owls. About like that. And I guess this one should have silver. Yep, I like those pairings. We're going to keep those just the way they are. And because I messed things up, I now have 3 extra cards, square cards, 3 new tiny tags. Let's see if we can make some sets out of this stuff. Well, first of all, let's put some of that fabric where there isn't any. Let's put some house where there isn't any. Let's put some typewriter where there isn't type, right? And it's here too that it's not, which means we're gonna put, oh, this one should go here then. And I think this one doesn't have any floss yet, so I think that one gets that one. No. This one goes here, this one goes here. They all have 2 of the bigger cards, and I have 2 left. Oh, what am I thinking? This one has 3. So then this should go here and this should go here. And then they each get one of these. And I think this one needs the blue one. And this one needs the white fern one. And this one needs, nope, that one already has a house. And that one has a house. Now that one has a house. And this one has house backyard. And they each need a pocket and card set. So the question is, who gets that one? Who gets this one? And who gets this one? You already have owls. So I think you go here. You go here. And you go here. Okay, so you'll have to let me know what you think of my divvying skills. Hopefully my divvying skills are better than my staying in frame skills. So there's my sets so far. Now we have pocket and tag sets. And I'm just gonna, there's not enough room anymore. Here, let me just back the camera up a little. That makes more sense than fighting with it. Okay, so we got this pocket and tag set. And I'm just thinking it probably goes right here. And this pocket and tag set, and I think this one's going to end up going over here. And this pocket and tag set, whoops, and I think it'll go right here. Okay, now they need a belly band. And I think we're gonna do belly band, belly band, belly band. And then they need a book cover. And the book covers are all very similar, so I'm not sure how much this is gonna matter. Okay, I think this one is gonna go here. I think this one will go here, and I'm going by the piano and Victrola's advertisement. This already has the whole thing. There it is, and there it is. And this one that already has it doesn't have any on the cover. Okay. I'm going with this. These are our sets. And if I can do this quick enough, we're going to go ahead and build ourselves 3 books right now. Although more than half the time has been cutting out and dividing. But that actually doesn't make sense. You know, you got to put some thought into the process. So I'm going to put a pause and I will be right back. And we're going to make some journals. Super quick little ones. Okay, I am back, and I have changed my mind about one thing, and I have prepared a bunch of other stuff. The one thing that I changed my mind about is making all 3 books as quickly as we can. So I did pull all of the stuff for 3 journals, but rather than rush through, I thought I would do one as far as I can and not rush as much. So first thing I'm going to do is mark this middle because I need to cut these 3 pages in half. What I did while I was paused was pull out a bunch of fussy cuts as well as my corner rounder, my vintage photo ink oxide, distress oxide, and these papers that you see me cutting in half right now. And I noticed that the predominant colors, okay, well I missed, no, I didn't miss the orange. I was going to say I missed the orange. I did not. The predominant colors that I see in here are purple, green, blue, and orange. I chose a blue paper, a green paper, a tea-dyed paper, orange enough for me, and purple. The purple is too dark to really write on, so I thought this could be for matting, cards and tags and whatever else. And I look at how uneven I cut this. Okay, well, everything's going to fit a little goofy, but I'm actually going to trim off the extra. I don't want it that, I mean, I don't mind imperfection, but goodness sakes, that's a bit much extra. These papers that I have are dyed papers, and I believe, so they're from a place called Timekeeper Crafts. I bought them from the YouTube channel Sacred Momentos, and she is one of the ladies that sells stuff on Sacred Momentos. And I believe her name is Louise, but I don't know all the people that well yet. I'm assuming I will, because I find myself hanging out there a lot and buying a lot of stuff. It's a bit ridiculous. But she does a live sale twice a week at Sacred Momentos. The lady's name is Patty, and she has friends that also sell stuff on her channel. And they've been doing it on Thursdays, I think. I don't know if that's like a hard, fast rule or what. But I find myself addicted. And it's become a problem, to be honest. I am not behaving myself. But whoever I bought these from, I don't remember the lady, but the name of the shop is correct. What did I just say it was? Sacred Mementos, Timeless Crafts, Timekeeper Crafts. I'll look in just a second. The paper's right in front of me. The packaging is right in front of me. Oh, there you go. Louise at Timekeeper Crafts. Good grief, girl. So, anyway, they have all kinds of super cool papers and ephemera and antique books and, oh my goodness, it's a tad ridiculous. So I am not, I tell you, going to, hey, I am not going to fuss about, I don't know if this needle's going to go through this paper very well, but I'm not going to fuss about measuring or anything. Nope, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to pre-punch though, because that kind of hurt trying to push that needle through. So I'm just going to poke 3 holes, and I'm going to do this is technically not the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, so don't copy me. So I'm going to go in into the top, provided I can actually see what I'm doing, which apparently I cannot. There we go. That'll be better. Okay, in the top, out the middle, nope, out the bottom, no, I don't remember how I used to do this. Okay, so I'm leaving a tail, I'm going out the middle. Yeah, this is right. So it's basically just a figure 8. I need to remake this one too. Just wiggle it around a little, make it bigger. Now I'll go back out through the center. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to make a little tassel at the top. So I'm just going to tie this in a knot right here at the top of the book. I think this thread I'm using might be dental floss. I don't know if you know this, but I learned this from doll making and teddy bear crafting, that dental floss is really good for when you need strength. So I believe, I might be wrong, I'm not entirely sure that that's what this is, but I know that I have a card of waxed dental floss that looks just like this. The cinnamon flavored kind and the mint flavored kind are completely unnecessary. And I know we're junk journalists, but please don't use used dental floss. That's just gross. This must not be the waxed dental floss, because if it was waxed, it would hold still better. And right now I'm having a really hard time making sure that this knot is going to stay tight. Yep, and it didn't. And it didn't, but it might be good enough. We'll see. Alright, so this is all I'm making is these little, these are going to be little mini journals, right? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 22 pages. I won't count the cover, that's just not nice. But let's get some corners rounded and start filling this thing in. Oh, look how close that is because of how bad I cut the paper. Ooh. Okay, I definitely want to do edging on every little thing, so forgive me. I'll go as quickly as I can. I don't know if you watched or if it's even posted yet, because I don't remember when I've done this particular journal, but there is a journal I'm working on in some of my videos where I have not done any distressing the edges. I was quite proud of me for resisting. Alright, that's going to go right there. Do I have it the right way? I do have it the right way. Oh, I can use the big one for this because it's just paper on paper. What in the world is this? It just keeps reappearing. It's very floaty, whatever it is. Some kind of piece of fuzz of some sort. It keeps floating back into my stuff. I think I will need to do some serious dust busting in here. Okay, now I'm flipping straight to the center. What did we get for a center spread here? We got a nice tea-dyed page. That's cool. Okay, so I did score this piece ahead of time. I'm going to snip out the corners all the way around. I know that it's not necessary and it's not particularly common, even for people who do these gusset type bits, to make a top part too. I just always like having this part done because I want the in and out part of the pocket to be super strong. I wonder if it's sort of a reflection, like if I'm super clumsy. Well, I am super clumsy. But I wonder if there's like something I've done that has like ripped paper lots of times when I didn't mean to. And now I have a complex about paper pockets. So then I always turn the gussets in next and the bottom up last. And I have apparently already decided that this is going on this page because I've put the glue on to put it in place. So apparently this is going right here, because there we go. Shoot, major failure though. I want to edge everything, and I put it down on paper and glued it before I edged. Didn't take me long to fail my own plan, did it? Okay, let's do that again. Now the hazard is, did I glue the pocket shut? Because of all that shenanigans. Feels like maybe not. thing is the tag that goes in the pocket. And I just made it a card instead of a tag. It doesn't have to stay this way though. Okay, so this is the tag that goes in here. And if I want it to actually be a tag, I should, I'm going to do that. I should cut off these two corners right here. Let's edge this quick. You'll notice that I'm really tipping the smudger, whatever you call this thingy, far into the tag. And that's what's making it do a deeper amount, a deeper layer of the Distress Oxide. All right. Now we have what? We have a belly band, a corner pocket, a card. Oh, that goes in the corner pocket, a tiny tag, and 3 tiny cards. Is that really an extra card? Yeah, it is. Okay, I forgot because the corner pockets I messed up, right? Okay, so let's put a belly band toward the front of the book. Should we put, no, we shouldn't. I was going to say, should we put this stuff on all the tea-dyed pages, but no. I think we're going to put the belly band right here. I'm not going to round the corners on this because I'm going to do some decorating on this, but I am going to distress the edges just because some of them might still show. That's going to go there, and this can go in it. And I think we'll use this, whoops, to create, good grief, girl. I think we'll use this to mat this card. And then we'll have to do some looking to see if you really can write on this purple paper or if I need to actually put a 3rd layer on this one. It wouldn't hurt because it would be a nice strong card then, right? So I'm not worried about that. And my tea dye paper is right in front of my face, so it won't be hard to get. Let's get that glued down. Yep, let's use the glue stick so we can get a nice flat layer. Good enough. I'm going to pull the guillotine over again. I think, well, it needs like a hair less. And that is the reason I love guillotine choppers so much. Because they are fabulous at doing a hair. Perfect. That's lovely. I like it. That one's not so good. You know what's harder than taking a hair off? Putting a hair back on. I don't think I'm going to get away with that. Let's just sliver it to make it a little more even. And And shoot, here, let's decide about this corner first. Or I mean this writing surface. So I'm already going to decide that yes, I'm going to cover this with tea-dyed paper, no matter what the actual answer is, whether this is writable or not. And then I'm going to test it. Let's go ahead and find out if this is writable. Well, I mean, if you're going to do a test, you need a pen that actually writes. Are you writable? Yeah, actually we could have just left that, but I've already decided, so we're gonna do this. This is a pretty wicked piece of tea-dyed paper. It's got rips and holes everywhere. I'm not sure what happened to it, but it had a really bad day. All right. Let's get that right up into the corner. We don't need a guillotine for this one because we have a very distinct line to just do like this. I know I'm not good at cutting straight lines even with the scissors, but seriously, if I can't follow this line, I should make different choices. And look, I can't. I may want to rethink. I may want to rethink my art choices. Maybe paper art isn't for me, because scissors are too complicated. Oh my gosh, that's a big fat mess. Scissors apparently are entirely too complicated for me. Alright, we're going to trim these corners quick like a bunny. Ha, I thought I was going to get 3 books done in half an hour. I'm not even going to get 1 book done in half an hour. We made decisions about 3 books in half an hour though, so I mean that's not so bad. Honestly, that's like over halfway done, right? Because the decision process and the gathering the stuff is half the battle. Well, okay, sort of. Now that I think about it, maybe not. Maybe it's like a third of the battle. I don't know where the labor lines are in junk journaling. So, gathering your mood board and deciding your mood board for a journal is probably a quarter, right? Then prepping all the pieces, like the fussy cutting or the design of whatever you're gonna do, like stamping or coloring the pages, or I don't know, trimming the pages apparently. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm gonna do that. Let's just cut this right there. So maybe that's like a quarter, and then putting the bulk together, could that be another quarter? Like sewing in the signatures? I don't think my math is working out right, because I think that I think sometimes the cover art by itself can be a full section of work, just all by itself. Okay. You are too tall. Yep, doing that. This is a mistake right here. Do as I say, not as I do. This is a do as I say, not as I do moment. So I am gluing the mat for the belly band to the page. And then I'm going to glue the belly band to its mat. That's ridiculous. Because I know that glue stick is drier than liquid glue, right? But it's still wet. Chances are I am going to glue this belly band to the page it's going to go on. Don't try this at home, kids. This is not the way to do it. Whoops, and it's upside down. Let's make sure that's the front. It is. Okay. Apparently this is stressing me out and I'm losing my hair over it. Oh, goodness sakes. Okay. Yep, upside right, upside right. We're good. This puppy goes in here. Good job. All right, next I am going to round all the corners on this. Distress all the edges. Oh, look at those owls sitting in the moonshine. I just love it so much. I have a weakness for owls. Owls and squirrels and elephants and sloths and Highland cows. The very shaggy miniature ones. Miniature Highland cows are just, I don't know what to tell you, man. Some of the cutest critters ever. This is a pocket that could have gone either way. Did I maybe want this side? No. This side's much more exciting. You know why? Because it has a fern on it. I also love ferns. Do you have a favorite animal? I mean, other than your furry pets, your furry babies, if you have fur babies. I have fur babies. And as far as critters go, that are my favorite ones, but cats are not my favorite critter, if you know what I mean. Like, if I could have a pet sloth, I'd have one in a heartbeat. And if I could have a pet, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that. Yikes. Let go. Let go. I need to stop talking about critters and start paying attention to the work I'm doing, because that was not cool. Alright, so in the second half of the book, we're going to put this on the first half of the blue page. And I'm going to have to do that because otherwise this is going to make a giant glued together book. And that's not what I was going for. Personally, I find books are better if you can get the pages open. I mean, share your opinions down in the comments, but I'm just saying, for me anyway, books that can be opened are better. Okay, I think we need to do matting on this as well, just because I started and now I should just keep going. And I think if I mat in the proper place, I'm not going to bother doing the tea-dyed paper. That actually looks plenty light enough to write on, so I'm going to do this right here. Uh-oh, I missed a spot. And I'm also going to be super brave and not pull out the guillotine. I'm going to try cutting this. I don't know why I all of a sudden think I can do this when I already proved that today I can't cut any better than any other day. But somehow I think I'm going to do this. You know what? I will corner round the corners. I will corner around the corners. And showtime is over. I couldn't even do one book. How in the world did I think I was going to do 3? Alright, well, I'm going to go overtime a little bit, which I've been doing an awful lot lately, so sorry. Just seems to be the trend. But I'm just going to go a little bit overtime because what we need to do is figure out homes for these little pieces. And I'm kind of thinking I might make a mini book out of this or this. Actually, yeah, I'll make a mini book out of this, and I'll make this a tuck spot for this. Or this a tuck spot for this. There, I'll do it that way. And I'm going to put this one on the inside front cover. Nope, I lied. No, I didn't. Okay, yeah, I did. Inside back cover. Ish. Right here. Yeah, I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to do the smallest corner on this one. I've used all 3 corner sizes so far. And I'm using the smallest one just because of how small these pieces are. Although, it doesn't really matter. If you use the biggest, I mean, it just makes it more of a dramatic piece, right? Very ovally. Someday I should do that. Maybe I'll do it with the other 2 journals, and then I'll show what I'm talking about. But, the way I did it using different sizes on different size pieces is more of a ratio sort of thing. And you don't have to do that. You could do it so the curves match, or you could do this ratio kind of deal. And they give very different looks using the exact same stuff. Which, by the way, if you know me, is one of my favorite art sciences. Different stuff, or same stuff, different things. You never know what artists are going to come up with. Oh shoot, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to do this sideways, I think. I will have to leave this sideways, or I'll have to trim it later because it doesn't fit the other way. It's too close, and the glue takes up just a hair too much space. Okay, and now these 2 I should make a little tiny booklet out of. And I think what I'll do, oh, just this. Is that the right size? Could it be? Gosh, that's close. I'm just going to do it. So unless I change my mind about this in the near future, I'm just going to take a strip of this paper . Trim the corners off. I'm going to trim these 2 corners off. Make sure I have it the right way. I should have made sure I had it the right way before I trimmed it. That would be smarter. do some edging. We're edging. We're edging. We're apparently edging edges we don't need to edge. We're edging. I'm in a hurry, man. Sorry. Okay, then I'm gonna just tuck these in here and glue it like this. Wait. We gotta edge this too. We gotta edge the edger piece. Okay. All right, tucked in, and then, oh shoot, I glued myself to the book. Oh, I glued myself to the front of the book now. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, so now I'm going to cut a little piece out like this. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Get your act together, lady. I did not do that straight. Okay, I'm gonna do it a little more extreme because I don't have straight paper. I am so sorry. I really need to learn how to stay within my time limits. I just keep getting longer and longer and longer, and it's getting a bit ridiculous. All right, now I'm going to take this little bit and only glue it on the back page. Like so. So now, look at that, we have a little tiny card that has more than one page to write on. Okay. Now I actually got none of the writing or none of the decorating done. I have all of these fussy cuts out to decorate further. I have, where's the cover? There we go. I have this that I wanted to put some dangly stuff on. I gotta make some kind of pocket here for this little booklet, but this is a lovely little card for, you know, if this were a gifting journal, which it's really not. It's not worthy of anything like that. But if you were making a gifting journal, this little tiny card would be a perfect place to put your sentiment in. I think I'll just do the bottom. Let's just do the bottom and chop off the top because it's uneven. We're going to end up with a lovely little pocket for a little tiny mini book. Okay. I'm actually going to pause the video in just about a second here. And then I'm going to put some fussy cuts in and on just to show progress of this journal and what I had in mind for this little tiny thing. And then you'll know what I'm going to do with the other two. And maybe you'll see them and maybe you won't. I have so many things I'm supposed to be showing before they leave my house, and I keep not doing that. Okay, here we go. I'm going to glue this down while I'm paused, and then I'll be right back. Okay, in the interest of getting this video up finally, and way running long and way hours past when it was supposed to be posted, let's do a quick flip through, because, you know, we got nothing by time, right? There's what I did to the cover. I added more ferns. I added some words, live a life worth living, and a dragonfly, because apparently dragonflies love ferns, and so do I. And I love dragonflies too. So there is the little book, and I just added the word grace. I don't know why, but I liked it there, color-wise, and grace is a lovely word. And added a stripe of blue fabric plus fern plus flower to the belly band. The pages are all the same. There's the tag with a little bit of blue fabric bow type thing and some flowers and continuing the fabric. Which reminds me, I have another strip of the fabric that's supposed to go somewhere toward the back of the book, and I forgot about that. So maybe we'll find a spot for it. Quick like a bunny. I gotta stand this book up so it stops trying to glue itself shut, but I added a fern to the owls and a snail, and I don't know, it looks like the owls are looking side eye at the snail, because I think he might be a tasty dinner. Well, darkness. There's darkness in the forest, and here is the back page. I left the little tiny tag sideways and plain because I loved this flower added to it and kind of going beyond the tuck spot, right? And there, I think every book should have a tree in it, so I added my favorite wax seal to this and some more ferns in the background, and there is, you can hardly even see it, but there is a little tiny speck of filigree bit of those flowers that are in here. That was just some weird part that was sticking out. I didn't care for it. I didn't know why it was there, and I chopped it off and just stuck it in there for the heck of it. Now, quickly, where could we put this piece of fabric? Could I mean, there's really no reason to put it down here. Could I tie it in a bow and put it down here for no reason other than to have it finish off the fern and be a little something? So if I just, okay, wait, if I tie that one really tight and then tie it again a little looser, would it make something bow-like? You know, you actually have to pull the piece through to create knots or bows or any such thing. Now, could I just put that there? Wait, I know. Then could we put this? Oh no, that's no good. I was gonna say, could we put those little specks of fern in there, but they're kind of mangled. I think I'm gonna do that just because I like the idea of there being a little bow right here. This is sort of shabby chic, sort of cottagecore, sort of mystery forest. I think I've gone a little eclectic. Certainly within a range. I mean, it's eclectic, but it's within a range. I mean, I think it's worth it. Alright, enough is enough. I gotta get this posted. Theresa deserves better from me. Maybe I'll have to do some more stuff for her. I should have represented her better. Friday freebie features. All the information will be in the description box on where you can find this and other freebies from Theresa Conway Hayes. And thank you for watching. I hope you skipped around at the parts that just got too flippin' long. And let me know what you think of this little tiny mini journal. I'm going to make 2 more just like it. See you, bye!